Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anita Jupriani from class C. I will discuss fact, hypothesis, and neutrality. Next, the first is fact. A fact or factual meaning is usually expressed by a infinitive verb clause, as in one, or by an in clause. For example, number 1, I'm surprised that he made that mistake. For example, number 2, I'm surprised at his making that mistake. A infinitive clause is a main clause or a subordinate clause that must have a verb to show tense. The verb can be in the present or past tense, while the in clause can be without a verb. Even though using the limit does not mean that it has happened, but an estimate. Well, whole future time. Okay, next, a hypothesis or hypothesis is usually expressed by the past tense independent clauses, as in to and by whole plus infinitive in main clauses. These two contractions can be seen respectively in the conditional subclause and in the main clause of hypothesis condition. Next, if we had enough money, I will buy a radio today or tomorrow. Notice that the past tense had, will, here has nothing to do with past time. Reference is to present or future time. Other ways of expressing hypothetical meaning. In addition to the past tense, three less common ways of expressing hypothesis meaning in subclauses. The were subjective. I'd play football with you if I were younger. The ordinary past tense was can replace were in informal style. Were to or was to informal plus infinitive. If it were to rain tomorrow, the match would be postponed. This contraction expresses hypothetical future. Should plus infinitive. If a serious crisis should arise, the government will take immediate action. Construction B and C are also slightly formal illiterary and suggest intensive condition. These last two contractions are in general limited to conditional causes and construction related to condition like suppose he were to see use. Another type of hypothetical conditional clause has no subordinating conjunction if, but is instead begins with an operator placed before the subject in person. The three operators which occur in this contraction are had, subjective were, and possessive so. See above. Next, Had I known, I would have written before. If had known were a serious crisis to arise, the government would have to act swiftly. If a serious crisis were, so you change your mind, no one will blame you if you so. In the negative of clauses beginning had, where and so there is no contact from. Instead of hadn't I known, ethics, we must say had I known. Okay, next type of hypothesis. Number 1, simple hypothesis. Number 2, complex hypothesis. Number 3, null hypothesis. Number 4, alternative hypothesis. Number 5, directional hypothesis. Number 6, non-directional hypothesis. Number 7, causal hypothesis. 8, empirical hypothesis. And next, number 9, statistical hypothesis. Okay, next. Neutrality refers to the unbiased and impartial approach in using language, in which the speaker assumes neither the truth nor the falsehood of a statement. We will call this situation neutrality. It involves presenting information without expressing personal feelings or opinions. Maintaining neutrality in grammar helps to convey information objectively and avoid influencing the reader's interpretation with personal emotion or biases. For example, the experiment was conducted and the data were collected. It is grammatically neutral contract that presents information without personal bias or emotional impact. The last, the subjective, also has neutral meaning. It can be used a in some dead clauses where the clause expresses an intention. Congress has voted decision declared instead that the present law continue to operate. Here so plus infinitive can also be used. This use of the subjective is quite common in newspaper language. B. In some conditional and contrast clauses. Whatever be the reasons for it, we cannot tolerate disloyalty. C. In certain idioms, usually in main clauses.